Holy God, holy firm, holy immortal, have mercy upon us. Amen. I do find myself praying to God a lot these days. I'm lucky that I can, I suppose. Here's Jesus talking in John 4. Jesus saith to her, Woman, believe me, that the hour cometh, when you shall neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem adore the Father. He says to her, You adore that which you know not. We adore that which we know, for salvation is of the Jews. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true adorers shall adore the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father also seeketh such to adore him. Who here now knows the Father? Who feels the Father? Who adoreth the Father? Who is unconcealed to the Father? He who knows your every thought, your every feeling, your every movement, your every intention. How can you hide from him? Yet we act as if we are concealed from he that made us. I watched an old movie last night. It was called The Black Orchid, with Anthony Quinn and Sophia Loren. They were in a American Catholic community, and which still functioned. Flowers in the church, well attended. If there was a problem, they would go to church. They knew what to do, where to go. They prayed. They reached upwards. They reached upwards. They knew to do that. Today people don't reach upwards. They don't know what they're doing. Here's something else from the Testament of Jesus, from Luke. Bless them that curse you, and pray for them that calumniate you. And to him that striketh thee on the one cheek, offer also the other. And him that taketh away from thee thy cloak, forbid not to take thy coat also. Give to every one that asketh thee, and of him that taketh away thy goods, ask them not again. Ask them not again. If someone takes this material world from you, ask it not again. Do not go back. This life is long enough, but also it finishes, and we must move on. In the same way that my daydreams sometimes enter into my mind when I'm awake, all my fantasies, all my all my dreams. I can be walking down the street and I can feel one of these daydreams enter into my awareness. And so I'm experiencing two types of consciousnesses at the same time, the waking state and this daydream. At the same time I'm experiencing them, and I must choose to be present and let go of the past. Choose to be present and let go of the daydreams, the fantasies, and that which is from a lower world. You can say it's unreal, but it's just that it's of a lower world, it's a lower quality. It's a lower consciousness. Consciousness with a small c. And in the same way, if we are to go upwards and enter the objective mind, the state of consciousness with a capital C, the state of I am, the state of purity, which is a mind that is at a higher level of intelligence, above the threshold where it can be pure, because the intelligence is high enough that it metamorphosizes into the mind of God, into the conscious mind, and this swirling storm of samsara, these lower consciousnesses and combats, this darkness, negativity that spirals endlessly down here, is gone above that threshold. And when we experience it, it's called I am. People call it I am because it's a pure identity for the first time, an identity that has grown high enough to make that jump to heaven. And we must make that jump and let go even of our waking state to enter into a yet higher mind identity. And it must become permanent, and we must adore that state and merge with that state and imbue ourselves with that state and become intimate with that state until even the human waking state fades away as daydreams faded away before it, so that we cross and remain crossed and do not return. And of him that taketh away thy goods, ask them not again. My teacher says, have you not suffered enough? Have you not suffered enough? Will you not respond to the suffering? And that is true wisdom, but as Gurdjieff shows, and very importantly, we must also do our work here in human life. And if we don't, then we will not be able to cross. There is a price to be paid for the crossing, and we must pay it. There are many spiritual seekers, I'm sure, who have not paid the price to cross the human. If you'd like to listen to the rest of this recording and others, I've put them on Odyssey where there's no time limit. So please have a look on there. I've put the link down below. Take care.